Hello and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my first SUV that I'm currently reviewing on the channel. I reviewed a Mini Clubman a good couple of weeks back. Obviously, like I said, it wasn't an SUV, it was more of a, I don't know, somewhere in between, more of a crossover type car. So yeah, so this is my first proper SUV. So I'm currently sat in a 2014 BMW X5 40D M Sport. It's a bit of a mouthful, but I'll explain on the way, obviously, what I'm currently sat in. So effectively it's an SUV, like I said, powered by a 3-litre turbo diesel engine, producing about 313 horsepower. Obviously there's different variants of this car. This is the slightly more powerful one. It's got 313 horsepower and roughly 465 pounds of torque, I believe, something like that. So yeah, so torque wise it's immense, and obviously that's what the main purpose of the car is, mainly. It's all torque from a massive diesel engine. So 3-litre engine, 6-cylinder, the turbo diesel engine. So this is the M Sport variant. It's got the 8-speed gearbox with paddle shifters, like you found on a lot of the cars I've driven on this channel, which makes it, really, really good car for sort of long distances. Great when you're sort of stuck in traffic like today, which is a bit of a nightmare at the moment. But yes, it's fantastic for that sort of thing. Roughly returns about, on average, about 45 miles per gallon, which again is mental. It's a massive engine. It's a 3-litre diesel engine, really torquey, really powerful engine. It pulls like an absolute train, like barely touching the throttle, and then, it's just crazy. What I find the most incredible thing on this particular car, with this particular spec, it's got like this sort of chocolate leather. It's absolutely stunning, really, really nice. So comfortable sitting as well. It's like I'm sat in an armchair. I'm going to fall asleep in a minute. Yeah, it's absolutely stunning here. Really, really nice. Lovely, lovely interior. And that was the first thing I noticed when I walked in. I opened the door and I was like, wow, incredible. Yeah, really, really nice. It's got this lovely sort of 10.5 inch, or 10.5 inch screen, with the new sort of BMW iDrive type stuff. The other thing on this particular car, which is quite a nice spec car, it's got the BMW, I don't know if you can see at the back there, but it's got a BMW Advanced Car Eye as well, so front and back. So it's basically dash cams, BMW branded equipment that were factory fitted into this car. Which is nice again. Obviously, if you're the sort of person who uses dash cams, fantastic. If you're not, then it doesn't really matter either way. Yeah, so what else? Interior, like I said, is really, really nice. Everything's fully adjustable. You can adjust the seats, the steering wheel, blah 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 blah. I'm not going to go over the full specs of the car because I sort of find that sort of stuff boring when it comes to reviews. Obviously, if you do want to know a lot more about the car, then please go to On Road Cars website and they've got the full details. Yeah, so what's it like to drive? Well, it's really comfortable. Like I said, it's okay. It's an M Sport, but it's not an M car such. This review is not meant to be sort of like a performance car such. Like I said, it's an SUV. It's more of a big family, high-powered, high-torque monster. More for like pro caravans and stuff like that. But like I said, I do want to touch on the performance side of things as well, because it is quite impressive considering the size of the vehicle. yeah, I'm not quite sure on the exact weight. I'll put it somewhere on the screen. But yeah, it's a very big, lumpy, heavy vehicle, and therefore, yeah, it's quite impressive. So the figures, I'm going to go over the figures again. So 313 horsepower, 465 foot-pounds of torque, produced from a 3-litre turbo diesel engine, fixed to an 8-speed gearbox, automatic or semi-automatic gearbox with paddles, which is really nice touch. The car actually launches itself 0 to 60 in under 6 seconds, so it's roughly about 5.9 seconds, which is incredible as well, considering the size of the vehicle, etc. Very impressive. And then again, like I said, roughly a combined MPG, you'd expect about 45, which is very impressive again, you know. It's got various modes. It's got an eco mode, a sports mode, and a comfort mode. The car's currently sat in eco mode, I believe. So I will put it to sports mode now, and let's see what happens. So, oh, there you go. So it's got comfort, eco, pro, sport, and a sport plus mode. Sports mode lets me drive the car whilst holding onto the gears. That noise is irritating me. Apologies. Yeah, so basically it lets me hold on to the gears. Steering becomes a bit stiffer. Throttle response is slightly up as well. Just gives you a bit more of that driver feel. Really nice to drive. Steering wheel is nice and chunky. There's not a lot of cars that got really chunky steering wheels. I find Audis and things have got slimmer type steering wheel. But yeah, really chunky steering, which is really nice touch. Like I said, steering's really direct in sports mode. In comfort, it's all, you know, the standard mode is sat in. It's okay. It's a bit, you know, it's not great. But yeah, put your foot down now. Power's instant. Absolutely solid. The other thing I didn't say, actually, I mentioned on this car is the Xdrive version as well, which means it's 4-wheel drive. So yeah, so you got no worries, you know, all year round of driving in winter, you know, weather or rainy or snowy, etc. You don't really have to worry, which is fantastic. So you can obviously haul your family around in complete comfort and in complete safety. So what's not to like? But yeah, so like I said, use the paddles to go down the gears manually, which is a nice touch as well. You can also, because it's in sports mode, you can push around, you can mess around with the car as well. Really put the power down. And it sounds really nice. Like I said, even though it's a diesel car, it does sound very, very good. Yeah, seat position, very nice. Like I said, this is not a sports car anyway, so there's no point trying to compare it to other cars I've driven, but really comfortable seats. These seats, like I said, are amazing. They're sort of like a chocolate coloured leather to match the rest of the interior, but they're just so comfortable to sit in. Again, suspension and damping, etc. It's not a sports car, okay, it's the M Sport version, so we'll have slightly stiffer suspension, etc. Really comfortable, rides the road really well. Just goes over the humps and lumps and bumps and the crashy roads that we've got in Britain really well. If you had a number of sort of potholes, etc., you probably wouldn't really notice it too much. The car rides really well. Like I said, the throttle response is very good. You know, you drop down gear, instant power, 4-wheel drive, so there's no worries. You know, you don't have to worry about the car scrabbling or, you know, talks to you, because it's obviously not front wheel drive, etc. Don't have to worry about the back end kicking out from a rear wheel drive point of view, etc. It's just, yeah, just puts the power down lovely. Really, really nice, especially on these nice twisty roads as well. Another thing I have noticed, which I've mentioned a few times on a number of my videos, was to do with the paddle quality, specifically on the M235i, which is the same year as this, so 2014, same era. I found that they were very plasticky and very just I don't know, just nasty and tatty in comparison to the rest of the cockpit on the M235. However, on this, they've got an aluminium back and there's no clicky sound. On the M235, when I was going down the gears or going up the gears, etc., I found that there was like a nasty little clicker, which just, I don't know, just ruined the feel of it. You know, thinking of high quality, high premium type brand, but it goes well. It does go really well. You know, for a big vehicle, it goes very, very well. It's quite scary almost. You know, to be hooning around in such a chunky vehicle, to be able to throw it around like that. yeah, no, it goes very, very well. Fortunately, the roads are quite busy today, so I'm not going to be able to show you too much of the driving wise, etc. But yeah, what I will say, or what I've had from first impressions, etc., from what I've driven it so far, very, very nice to drive. Big chunky vehicle, powerful, very torquey. Great for, like I said, a family type car, or even if you just want something to be able to pull the caravan but have something a bit sporty as well. You can, you know, you can drive a bit. Let's have a think. So sorry, I just got. This is a good test. So I've got small country lane, a couple of cars in front of me. So reverse, using currently the camera, reversing camera, and my mirrors to work out where I'm going. So this is a good little test. Very easy. Visibility is amazing. The camera's really, really good. Yeah, no worries about reversing this. A big car, like I said, so on these small country lanes, it can sometimes be tricky on a lot of cars. There you have it. So what I'm probably going to now, thinking about it, I am going to reverse up here and probably end the video there, because it's just too busy and I can't really get much out of it. But from, like I said, from what I've driven so far, it's a very impressive vehicle. If you are interested in this vehicle, in this lovely spec, which is very, very nice, like I said, stunning leather interior. I've never seen this leather on any other car before that BMW make. If you are interested, go and check it out. It'll be live on Ron Roadcars' website. I'll put a link in the description below as usual, so be sure to go and check it out. If you've enjoyed this video, then please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and a like. Thumbs up and a like, that's the same thing. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of me, then please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon for plenty more videos like this to come. Cheers, thank you very much, and bye.